Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, and today we'll be discussing few questions on probability topic. So let's get started. So first question over here is the probability of a cricket team winning or losing in their first two matches is shown in the tree diagram. So this is the tree diagram, and here it asks us to find the probability that cricket team wins at least one match. So here we can see that three branches leads to winning of at least one match, which is this one for winning and again winning, and the second one is winning and losing in the second match, and the third one is losing in the first match and winning in the second match. So our three possible outcomes is this, this, and this. So we'll multiply this 1 by 3 into 3 by 4 and with 1 by 4, and we'll multiply 2 by 3 into 3 by 4 and add them up. So it would be 1 by 3 into 3 by 4 plus 1 by 3 into 1 upon 4 plus 2 by 3 into 3 by 4. So it would be 3 ones are 3 by 12 plus 1 by 12 plus 6 by 12. If we simplify it, it would be 3 by 2, 1 by 4 plus 1 by 12 plus 1 by 2. So if we add this 1 by 4 plus 1 by 12 plus 1 by 2, it would be 10 upon 12, 10 upon 12, and if we simplify it, it would be 5 upon 6. So 5 by 6 is our final answer. So let us move on our next question. So our second question over here is Ravina has to pass a written test and a driving test before she can drive a car on her own. The probability that she passes the written test is 0.6, and the probability that she passes the driving test is 0.7. Complete the diagram. So if it is 0.6 of passing, so about failing it would be 1 minus 0.6, which is equals to 0.4. Then over here in the driving test, the passing chances are 0.7, so the fail would be 1 minus 0.7, which would be equal to 0.3. Then in the driving test, when she has failed and the probability of passing is 0.7, so for failing it would be 1 minus 0.7, it would be 0.3. So our second part of this question is calculate the probability that Ravina passes only one of the two tests. So for this, we can see that we can take only two possibilities over here, which is once she has failed and then passed, and then the other one is she has passed in the written test and failed in the driving test. So we are gonna multiply this 0.6 into 0.3 and 0.4 into 0.7 and then add them. So it would be 0.6 into 0.3 which is equals to 0.18, and 0.4 into 0.7, which is equals to 0.28. Now we'll be adding this 0.18 and 0.28, so it would be 0.18 plus 0.28. Let us put it on our calculator. So 0.18 plus 0.28, it is equals to 0.46. So this is the answer for this question. So third question over here is, Dan either walks or cycles to school. The probability that he cycles to school is 1 upon 3. Write down the probability that Dan walks to school. So we know that the probability that he cycles to the school is 1 upon 3. So the total probability is 1. So we'll be just subtracting it from 1. 1 minus 1 upon 3, which is equals to 2 by 3. So now the second part of this question is, when Dan cycles to school, the probability that he is late is 1 upon 8. And when Dan walks to the school, the probability that he is late is 3 upon 8. So complete the tree diagram. Now if you need to find that if he cycles and he does not get late, it would be 1 minus 1 upon 8. So which would be equal to 7 upon 8. Now over here, for if it is 1 by 3, then we'll subtract 1 minus 1 upon 3, because if we add 1 by 3 and this probability, it should equal to 1. So 1 minus 1 by 3 would be equal to 2 by 3. Now last part of this diagram is when he walks to the school, the probability of getting late is 3 upon 8. So when he walks and he does not get late, we can calculate its probability by subtracting 1 minus 3 by 8. So let us do it on our calculator. 3 by 8 and 1 minus answer, it is equals to 0.625, which is 5 by 8. So now third part of the question is, calculate the probability that Dan cycles to school and is late. So we'll just multiply 1 by 3 to 1 by 8, because here he is cycling and is late. So this branch will be taking this one. So 1 by 3 into 1 by 8. 1 upon 3 into 1 upon 8, which is equals to 1 upon 24. Now the second part of this question is, Dan is not late. So for not late, we'll have to take two branches. So it would be 1 by 3 and this 7 by 8, this one, and the other one is not late is this one. So it would be 2 by 3 into 5 by 8. So let us write it down. 1 by 3 into 7 by 8 plus 2 upon 3 into 5 by 8. So it would be 7 by 24 plus 10 by 24, which is equals to 17 upon 24. So this is our final answer for this question, 17 upon 24. So fourth question over here is, a gardener plants seeds from a packet of 25 seeds. 14 of the seeds will give red flowers and 11 will give yellow flowers. The gardener chooses 2 seeds at random. The first part of this question is to write the missing probabilities on the tree diagram below. Now we need to complete this tree diagram. So if the first seed is red, gives red flower, and the second seed gives yellow flower, we need to find the probability over here. So what we'll do is we'll just subtract 13 upon 24 from 1, so it would be 11 upon 24. And then over here, so for this we see that for the first seed it gives yellow flower. Its probability is 11 by 25. So now here one seed is already used, so we will subtract one seed. So its probability would be 10 upon 24. I'll show you how. Now when the first seed is being used, so we'll just subtract one seed. So if the first seed chosen which gives yellow flower, then the total number of seeds giving yellow flowers will be subtracted 1 from 11 seed, so it would be 10. So here we got 10. Then as the number of seed has decreased, so it has to be decreased from the total number of seeds, so it will be 10 by 24. Then now it is simpler to find the probability of giving for this. So it would be simply 1 minus 10 upon 24, which would be equal to 14 upon 24. Now second part of this question is, what is the probability that the gardener chooses 2 seeds which will give 2 red flowers? So here there is only one possibility, which is this and this, because here we are getting red and red from the both seeds. So we'll just multiply 14 by 25 into 13 by 24. 14 by 25 into 13 by 24, which would be equal to 182 by 25 into 24 is equals to 600, and if we simplify it, it is equals to 91 upon 300. So this is the answer for this question. Now the second question in this part is, what is the probability that the gardener chooses 2 seeds which will give 2 flowers of a different color? Now we need to find a different color. So we can take this branch red and it gives yellow, so these two are different, and the other one is in the first seed it is yellow and then the second seed is red, so it would be 14 by 25 into 11 by 24 plus 11 by 25 into 10 by 24. So if we just simplify it, it would be 77 by 300, and for this plus 77 by 300, which is equals to which is equals to, just a minute, 154 by 300, and if you simplify it, it would be 77 by 150. So this is the final answer. So this is our end of this video. Hope you liked it, and if you did like, then press the like button, and if it was really helpful for you, then please do share with your friends and classmates. And if you want more videos, you can recommend me in the comment section below. And thank you so much for watching, and if you want to be stay tuned, you can just subscribe to my channel and click the bell icon for more updates. So thank you so much for watching. Bye, see you soon.